DK Mountain, originally introduced in Nintendo GameCube's Mario Kart Double Dash, is making a glorious comeback in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This track has always been known for delivering an exhilarating and intricate racing experience. Packed with numerous obstacles and demanding corners, it is simply a visual marvel, allowing players to immerse themselves in the awe-inspiring beauty of this volcanic jungle. G'day folks, my name is Swiftjar, and I'm delighted to welcome you back to the Analysis and Comparison series. This series is where we explore the history of a track from the Mario Kart series and analyze all the changes it has experienced over the years. For today, we're going to be exploring the volcanic hotspot known as DK Mountain, and I'm thrilled to be joined by a very special guest being Mario Kart Gamer Dude. To best navigate the video, you can utilize the timestamps down below. And to ensure you don't miss the other track analysis videos for Wave 6, be sure to subscribe to this channel. Simply by doing so, you'll even be part of the giveaway, which you can find more about down in the pinned comment below. Alright, let's get cracking on into it. DK Mountain debuted in Mario Kart Double Dash back in 2003 and is presented as the final track in the Star Cup. It has since been remade in Mario Kart Wii, Mario Kart Tour, and as mentioned, will be returning in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe next week. DK Mountain is set within a dense jungle, nestled between active volcanoes, and it provides an exhilarating racing experience. Not long after starting the race, players are catapulted from a DK barrel cannon, soaring to the summit of an active volcano before commencing the descent down the mountain. It should come as no surprise that descending down a volcano offers a thrilling blend of danger and complexity. You will find many winding paths, tight corners, and rugged terrain which makes drifting quite a challenge. To add to the excitement, drivers must also skillfully evade the boulders as they fall down the mountain. If that's not enough danger for those feeling adventurous, there are even some daring gap jumps you can try along the way. Much like with Wii Rainbow Road yesterday, this track is perfectly encapsulated by the cinematic rise toward the volcano after being shot from that barrel cannon. Taking in all the sights is just glorious, and the descent down the mountain is just as great. I really do love once drivers reach the peak, they can see the entire race descent from the top. I also just love how alive this track feels. Everything literally has eyes. The volcanoes, the flowers, the shine sprite sun, and for crying out loud, even the trees are dancing with eyes attached. Seeing those trees as you cross the Bridge of Doom at the end is always a nice pick-me-up. It's kind of like the fast food post a late night kind of vibe. DK Mountain also reappeared as the classic course in Mario Kart Wii. It appeared as the third course in the Lightning Cup, and it came with several noteworthy changes. Firstly, new elements were added to the course. This included ramps and mud, which replaced deep grass. The sign that says Donkey Cannon from the original was also updated to now read DK Cannon. Players can also go off-road in this version without losing any speed. Only the giant boulders now flip races this time around, where the smaller ones only decelerate the racer. Arguably, the biggest and best change of this version is that there are now two half parts that have been added to the course when descending down the mountain. This track is just as epic as the original GameCube version. DK Mountain also returned in Mario Kart Tour. Allow me to pass you on to my friend Mario Kart Gamer Dude, who will take you through all the changes in Mario Kart Tour's version of DK Mountain.
Hey, thanks Swiftjar. Double Dash's DK Mountain made its debut in Mario Kart Tour during the 2022 Animal Tour. Upon first glance, DK Mountain in Mario Kart Tour is quite the overall glow-up, which is fantastic to see. There are, however, some notable changes though. Let's go ahead and start with Swiftjar's favorite part, being the starting banner changes. In Mario Kart Tour, the starting banner remains very faithful to its design in Double Dash and Mario Kart Wii. The only change is the text itself has been updated to the modern Mario Kart text and is now white rather than red. Moving a little further along the track, we find the Donkey Kong barrel itself. Firstly, they have removed the DK signage from the left side of the barrel and have added a gliding boost ramp prior to entering, meaning that this is now a gliding section, which is a cool change. If we look a little further, we can see the DK barrel signage has also changed. It now appears that the sign simply reads Donkey Cannon at the top of the mountain. The volcano still appears to retain its angry self-look with frowning eyebrows and donning a sad smile. The volcano's design is roughly the same. This time, however, it appears to be slightly taller and less wider. Unfortunately, however, it appears that the volcanoes in the distance no longer have their eyes from past installments. Once landing at the top of the volcano and beginning to descend down, you will notice that there are now ramps on the way down. This is from Mario Kart Wii's version of this track. It now appears they have removed the red barbed wire fencing when descending down the mountain and have replaced it with what now appears to be rope fences. Speaking of descending down the mountain, the half pipes are back from Mario Kart Wii. The wooden bridge at the end of the track now also has screens on both sides. Sadly, you can't fall off though. But in better news, the trees in the background still have their faces from Double Dash, and we can now see they are decorated with large bananas. Now, allow me to pass you on to Swiftjar to go over all the changes coming to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's version of DK Mountain.
Thanks for that, mate. It is super appreciated, my friend. I can't lie though, I really do miss the volcanoes in the background and the flowers, etc., all having their googly eyes. As previously mentioned, DK Mountain is set to reappear in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe as part of the 6th and final wave of the Booster Course Pass. It will officially appear as the second course in the Acorn Cup. This track is heavily based on its appearance from Mario Kart Tour, but it does come with some significant visual upgrades and even some gameplay alterations. Firstly, the land surrounding the track has now been enriched with some more intricate details, even featuring the addition of distant jungle canopies. The iconic DK barrel cannon has now been restored to its former glory. It now contains the letters DK on its side, and the wooden support beams that hold it up have made a return after being cut in Tour. The wooden ramps, which were very prominent when descending down the mountain, also look to have been replaced by stone ramps, which have been seamlessly integrated into the mountain. The volcano itself now also bears a very flame-like appearance on its face, really just adding to that menacing appeal. Unfortunately though, a wall has now been introduced along the section of the descent down the mountain. This is simply going to prevent the shortcuts that were possible in Double Dash and the Wii versions. In better news, the ropes along the sides of the bridge that were previously featured in Mario Kart Tour have now been removed, meaning the chaos of the Bridge of Doom is now back. Fun8 from the Swift Cafe Discord pointed out that DK barrels have now been added to the mud off-road. Rouse pointed out that the final turn in DK Mountain looks to have been entirely remodeled, and Kello pointed out a very interesting point regarding the face trees near the starting line from Tour. They don't seem to be here anymore. In fact, I was actually struggling to spot them at all, which really has me doubting that they're even going to make it in, and that would be a real shame. Be sure you're in the Swift Cafe Discord, where you can chat with Mario and Mario Kart fans 24/7, play some online with me in voice chat, and even have the opportunity to feature in a future Swiftjar video. You can find your invitation along with my Twitter handle down in the pinned comment below. This entire track just looks to have so many new added details. I'm also a massive fan of the spectators throughout the course as well. And with that, these are all the changes that Mario Kart Gamer Dude and I were able to spot in Double Dash's DK Mountain. This is one of my favorite courses of all time, especially being a Double Dash kid, and I cannot wait to race on this track. Let me know down in the comment section how keen you are to race on this track, and of course if we did miss any changes. A massive shout out also goes to Mario Kart Gamer Dude. Be sure to check out their channel as they make some amazing content. Another shout out also goes to MK8DX who helped out with the thumbnail designs. If you enjoyed this video, it'd be much appreciated if you could leave a like and subscribe. It honestly helps out the channel a lot. Finally, a massive shout out goes to all of our members. You are all absolute legends and you inspire me to always make the best possible content that I'm capable of. Until next time, take care and goodbye.